Hello guys, my name is Aditya Gaikwad. My subject is Human Resource Management and topic is Manpower Plan. Meaning, manpower planning, which is also called as human resource planning, consists of putting right number of people, right kind of people at the right place, right time, doing the right things for which they are suited for the achievement of goals of the organization. Human resource planning has got an important place in the arena of industrialization. Human resource planning has to be a systems approach and is carried out in a set procedure. The procedure is as follows: analyzing the current manpower inventory, making future manpower forecast, developing employment programs, designing training programs. Concept: manpower planning is essentially the process of getting the number of qualified employees and seek to place the right employees in the right job at the right time so that an organization can meet its objectives. Proper utilization of your workforce can help you save money now and as you plan for your company's future. Manpower planning requires the interaction of departmental managers with your human resource professionals to maintain current staff levels and plan for future workforce needs. Use manpower planning to provide a framework by which your company can prepare for and monitor future growth. Skill matching. It is a less expensive to utilize existing personnel the hire new employees to fulfill job needs within the organization. Hiring new employees requires recruiting cost, training expenses, and the cost of low productivity as the new employee settles into his job. Efficiency. A company needs to efficiency utilize its workforce to maintain productivity and also keep employee morale high. Developing part-time positions, creating different work shifts, offering overtime to compensate for increased production needs and maintaining a partial training program are ways that manpower planning maximize workforce efficiency. Future needs. One of the functions of manpower planning is to anticipate the future skill set needs of the company and begin the process of finding qualified candidates. The human resource department needs to be involved in all aspects of business planning to prepare for recruiting in job duties that the company has not dealt with in the past. Skill matching. It's a less expensive to utilize existing personnel than to hire new employees to fulfill job needs within the organization. Hiring new employees requiring cost, training expenses, and the cost of low productivity as new employees settles into his jobs. Characteristics: future oriented, continuous process, optimum utilization of resources, right kits and numbers, determination of demand and supply, environmental influence. Importance. Key to manager function. The four manager functions, that is planning, organizing, directing and controlling, are based upon the manpower. Human resource helps in the implementation of all these managerial activities. Therefore, staffing becomes a key to all managerial functions. Efficient utilization. Efficient management of personnel become an important function in the industrialization world of today. Setting of large-scale enterprises require management of large-scale manpower. It can be effectively done through staffing functions. Motivation. Staffing function not only includes putting right men on right job, but it also comprises of motivational programs, that is incentive plan to be performed for further participation and employment of employees in a concern. Therefore, all types of incentive plan become an integral parts of staffing function. Better human resource. A concern can stabilize itself if human relation development are strong. Human relations become strong through effective control, clear communication, effective supervision, and leadership in a concern. Staffing function also looks after training and development of the workforce, which leads to a cooperation and better human relation. Higher productivity. Productivity level increase when resources are utilized in the best possible manner. Higher productivity is a result of minimum wastage of time, money, effort, and energies. This is possible through the staffing and its relevant activities, performance appraisal, training, and development remuneration. Obstacles in manpower planning. Underutilization of manpower. The biggest obstacle in case of manpower planning is the fact that the industry in general are not making optimum use of their manpower. And once manpower planning begins, it encounters heavy odds in stepping up the utilization. Degree of absenteeism. Absenteeism is quite high and has been increasing since last few years. Lack of education and skilled labor. The extent of illiteracy and the show pace of development of the skill categories account for a low productivity in employees. Low productivity has implications for manpower planning. Manpower control and review. Any increase in manpower is considered at the top level of management. On the basis of manpower plans, personal budgets are prepared. These act as control mechanism to keep the manpower under certain broadly defined limits. The productivity of any organization is usually calculated using the formula. Productivity is output oblique input, but it through but it index of employee productivity is calculated as follows. Employee productivity is equal to total production over total number of employees. Exit interface. The rate of turnover and rate of absenteeism are source of richer information on the satisfaction level of manpower for conservation of human resource and better utilization of men. Studying this condition, manpower control would have to take into account the data to make meaningful analysis. Extent of overtime. The amount of overtime paid may due to real shortage of men. Ineffective management or improper utilization of manpower. Manpower control will require a careful study of overtime statistics. Techniques of manpower planning. Forecasting manpower needs. Manpower demand differ the total human resource needs of organization for a given time period. Short-term forecasting, long-term forecasting, linear regression, forecasting manpower supply, balancing manpower supply and demand. Advantage. Without proper manpower planning, no enterprise can achieve its objective fully and entirely. Sometimes even its very existence may be handicapped. Hence, it is needless to stress its importance. However, the following benefits are worth mentioning. The required number of staff shall be recruited at each level in the EHG. Staffing requirements can be better balanced and movement of staff can be made easier by manpower planning. Areas of high labor turnover are highlighted in manpower planning. Implementation of change in recruitment, promotion and succession plans for foreseeable. Disadvantage. Detailed records are needed plus expensive clerical staff. Problems of forecasting changes, especially in technological and government policy areas. Manpower planning can be uncertain even for at few years, and particularly in a dynamic business situation, it is really difficult to forecast the future with maximum accuracy. Factors affecting manpower planning. Existing stock of manpower. This is first basis of manpower planning and it is the starting point of all planning processes. By studying the position of total stock of manpower, by dividing it into groups on the basis of function, occupation, level of skill or qualification, we can analyze the existing stock of wastage. The second basis of manpower planning is wastage. For a good planning, appropriate adjustment in the existing stock of manpower should be made for the possible wastage of manpower caused by any foreseeable changes in the organization. Labor turnover rate, labor stability rate, and the period of active management can be studied to analyze the wastage of manpower. All these factors should be taken into consideration to make necessary adjustment in the requirement of personnel to plan the future manpower requirement. We can easily ensure the future requirements of manpower after assessing the existing stock of manpower and analyze the several factors of wastage. To analyze the future manpower requirements, the following factors should be considered. Future plans of the company, government plans and program, employment policy, demand and supply, manpower in future, labor productivity, Other factors are production and replacement. Future manpower requirement, direct and indirect labor cost, administrative cost, overtime allowance is payable to workers, maintenance and repair charge, wages can be paid according to time, rate or price rate system, workers requirement during peak and sluggish. Future withdrawal of workers. Effective manpower required that the human resource manager should take into consideration in the working force in future due to retirement demotion. Future availability of people, dismissal and resignation. Expected changes in the composition of labor force. Workers and cost benefits. Manpower planning of McDonald's. Outsourcing the demand to local recruitment agencies. Each position has a job description outline. Career fairs, local job centers, offers online application for the application to manage the labor supply or manpower planning of Infosys. Strategy planning, employee search, screening through interviews, evaluation about a person. Thank you.